back to the MindCatcher's channel. Today I'm going to be doing this look for you right here. Very pretty look for the fall, and I'm using the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. It looks like that. Gorgeous shades inside. I'm not going to go too in depth, but I do want to show you, and I'm going to be showing you throughout the video. Beautiful shades inside. So I'm going to use this palette, gonna walk through, talk through, and then I'm gonna come back and give you guys a full review on this on another video. So I'm gonna link it right up here when it's ready. All right, guys, so check out this look and I'll be back at the end of the video. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the MindCatcher's channel. I'm starting off with my e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, and it works just fine. It's very affordable, and you need this to make sure your eyeshadow stays put all day and it does not crease. Alright, for my brows, I already filled them in with my Black Up pencil, and this is in the shade MS04. I also used my City Color Cosmetics brow gel, and it's in dark brown. That's what it looks like. I also just shaped it up a little bit with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this one is in Espresso. It's closer to my skin tone, so I did it across the top of the brow. For the bottom of the brow, I'm going to be using the shade Toffee. So Toffee is just going to give me a nice highlight effect. It's going to neaten up my brow, and it's going to brighten up my eyelid a bit. You see what a difference Toffee made on the underside of the brow. Very, very nice. I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow. I'll be right back. Alright guys, for the eyeshadow that I'm about to use, I just want to lay down something deep on my eyelid first. So I'm going to be using the Salma Hayek Nuance shadow stick. This one is in dark brown, I believe, or shimmering brown. And I'm just going to put that right on the mobile lid. And with this stick, you have to move very, very fast, kind of pat it in place and blend it out with your finger because it sets fast. So you see I'm just patting and kind of blending it as I pat. And the Salma Hayek brand is exclusive to CVS Drugstore. So if you have one, you can pick it up. I think they have this in black and brown, but I really like these. I'm going to be using the Naked Pigment from MAC as my brow bone highlight. Just going to put it in the highest point of my brow and blend it out. For my transition color, I'll be using the CoverGirl bronzer, and this is in Ebony. Just going to put that right in between that base and my brow bone. Alright guys, I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. I'm going to be using the color Midnight Blaze. It's kind of a bronzy, blackish color with a little sparkle in it, gold flecks. It's very pretty. This is going to be all over the mobile lid. Okay, that palette doesn't have a really deep, dark, rich black in it. So I'm going to pull out another one of my Urban Decay palettes. This is the Smokey Palette. And there is a black in here, and it's called Black Market. Right there. So I'm just going to put that in my outer corner. And this is definitely going to be an evening look. I'm also using the little brush that came inside of the full spectrum palette. Very soft and fluffy, and it makes a nice little blending brush. Alright guys, now I'm going to do a winged out liner with my Milani Stay Put Matte. Alright guys, I'm going to use a little bit of Lancome's mascara. I've been really liking this one. I think this is the Hypnose Drama. It really makes my bottom lashes like, so I'm definitely going to use it for the bottom, but I'm just going to put a little bit on the top lashes. And I'm going to be using my wispy lashes from Cherry. And I'll leave a link to where I got these down below. Alright guys, we're going to move on to our face. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Primer. Just going to apply that all over the areas that get not too oily. That's like the perimeter of my face. All around the perimeter is, I would say, combination. I do have some dry areas. I already applied my lotion. And I usually use Sabre Med or either Aveeno. And for my super oily spots like my nose and right here on the cheeks, I'm going to be using my Becca Cosmetics. This is the Ultimate Priming, the Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I'm going to put that all over my nose. It keeps that oil just sucked in. Doesn't let it see through, at least for 4 or 5 hours for me. Guys, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer, well actually Pro Corrector in orange, and I'm just going to dot some of my little areas here that needs dotting. Dark pigmented spots, which are everywhere on my face, but I'm just going to try to concentrate on the areas that really need it. Alright guys, I'm going to be using my Milani 2-in-1. This one is in Chestnut. And I'm going to be applying it with the Nancy brush, and this is the blush brush. And I did a review on these brushes. I'm going to leave that link down below. They're right there on Amazon. Very nice, affordable sets. Alright guys, and I'm just going to take my wet beauty blender and just buff out the edges, because I feel like the brush just really, this foundation is a little bit too thick for that blush brush. So I'm just going to pat it in a little bit more. Alright guys, for my under eye highlight, I'm going to be using my MAC concealer. This is the Select Moisture Concealer. This is an NW40. And for people with drier under eyes that kind of crease, I would suggest you try it out because it's been working out for me. And I use a wet, well, damp beauty blender just to pat that in. And to set that under eye highlight, I'm using my Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup powder. I just put it in a smaller container. And anytime you guys want to save a little money on Sacha Cosmetics, put in the code Valerie1 at checkout. And you can save 15% on your entire purchase. It doesn't have to be the powder. It can be anything on the site. Any other discount codes you guys want to look for, you can look in my description box. I always have things listed down below. Alright, for my contour, I'm using my Cameo contour stick from Pure Cosmetics. Absolutely love this. Will repurchase again and again. I love it. They go really dark on these shades, and it has a highlight shade on the other side. So it's kind of like two products in one. Alright, to set my contour areas, I'm using the Black Radiance powder, and this is an ebony. And I'm just going very lightly with it. I even dust a little bit off on my hand. For blush, I'm going to be using the Becca color. This is Dahlia. And I'm doing that very lightly because it is super pigmented. And just to add a little bit of highlight to my cheek, I'm going to be using Whisper of Guilt from MAC. This one is discontinued. Sorry about that, guys, but I still got it, still rolling with it. Don't want to use it up. Extremely lightly because I forgot to put on the all over face powder, but I'm using the Soft Focus powder by Black Radiance. This is in Milk Chocolate. Very lightly, just in the center here. Don't want to take away all the stuff I just did. Get around the mouth area to set all my foundation. We're going to finish up our eyes. I'm just using a black pencil. This is from MakeUpForEver. This is one of their Aqua XL pencils. It's waterproof and it's black. This is D12. Going back into the Urban Decay palette, into Midnight Blaze. That's the color I had all over my lid. I'm just going to apply a little bit down here, right on the lash line. I'm going to go back over my lower lash line with my Lancome mascara. And for a little bit of inner corner delight, we're going to use the color Goldmine in the palette. It's right there. I'm going to pop that in the inner corner using an e.l.f. defining eye brush. Alright guys, for the lips, I'm using ColourPop's Pitch Lip Liner. And I learned to put a little line there in the middle and make our lips look more pouty. I feel like my lips are already pouty without having to do the, but since it's a trend, I'm going to give it a try. And I'm going to try this lip stick here. This, I did a review on it. And the name just, I'm sorry y'all, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, I'll leave the review for this particular liquid lipstick down below. I'm going to try this with the look and just see what it looks like. Alright guys, so this is your completed look, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I'm loving this palette. All the colors are so vibrant and so pretty. I'm going to have a complete review on this palette, so stay tuned for that. So this unit that I'm wearing right here on my head, this is Alexa. I am loving her. She's from the Vivica Fox collection. I will have a link for her down below if you're interested in purchasing her or watching my review. I'll leave that link below. Also, the nail polish that I'm wearing in this video, because someone asked me about the nail polish last video, so let me go ahead and let you know. This is Zoya's Flowy. That's the name of it, Zoya's Flowy. Very pretty, like brownish with just a tap of peach in it. Very pretty color. Really like that. And that is about it. Everything else that I can list below will be listed below along with links. I appreciate you guys for watching. Cyber kisses. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.
I can't wait for Halloween. Yeah, me too. It's just, Halloween is our favorite holiday. It's full of pumpkins and witches and candy, lots of candy. And sometimes you can go to Westlands, then you can eat candy. More candy, guys. Candy. Who wants candy? We want candy. Who wants candy? We want candy. So if you love candy, write it, do the thumbs up. If you love candy, click the thumbs up button. Click it.